Howdy folks, Mark Serbu, gun designer, gun nut. Okay, now this is really weird. I just recorded that intro twice in a row, played them both together, and I lined them up so the start was the same, but it sounds like they're almost exactly alike, and I didn't practice that or anything. It's just, that's what a freaking robot I am about saying this intro. Anyway, I'm in the middle of making a video on the RN50, and man, you're going to be blown away by this one, but it's taking me too long, so I need to get something out there for the algorithm, so here you go. I decided that I had to try to export a 50 cal into Sweden, but apparently it's pretty hard. So I thought, well, I've already got the gun. I just should make it in a caliber that they don't care so much about. The 50 BMG scares them, I guess. So I said, hey, what about 6.5 by 55? 6.5 Swede. There you go. The idea of doing a caliber change on the RN50 isn't a new one. In fact, I did this one for my buddy Black Mike a few years ago. This one's in 338 Lapua. We just don't talk about it because as soon as you show somebody something like this, they want it. And let me just say to you people right now watching, bad. No, bad. If we didn't have a year-plus long backlog in the RN50, I'd be all over this. But as it is, oh my God. But the good news is you can put these in any time. I mean, it's just a bushing, a threaded bushing that goes in. You just have to take the original barrel out, put this threaded bushing in along with the barrel that's threaded to match the bushing. And it's pretty simple, actually. So first off, I needed a barrel. I had a barrel blank in 6.5 millimeter, but I didn't have a chamber reamer for 6.5 Swede. So I went on Gunbroker and typed in 6.5 by 55 barrel, and this shows up. This thing is beautiful. It's just old school. Blued, not super, like not polished, but pretty decent surface finish before they blued it. And then check this out. I don't know that I've ever seen an actual 11-degree target crown like after the bluing. That's pretty interesting. But you know, I don't get out much. This is kind of crazy. I remember I bought my Swedish Mauser when I was an FFL in an apartment in Falls Church, Virginia, back in 1984, 85. And I got my 1909 Swedish Mauser, which was made in, well, it was a M96, model 1896 Swedish Mauser. Got it in 84, 85. I remember I had some of this ammo. I remember this picture in my brain, and I thought, man, I know I have some of this. And sure enough, I found it in our little ammo room here in about 5 minutes, buried under a pile of crap from the 80s. Pretty crazy. So I designed it in CAD, went out in the shop and used my usual raw material for making projects like this, 50 caliber barrel cutoffs. We literally have hundreds and hundreds, probably thousands of these things. And they're fantastic material, 4140, 4150, Rockwell C, 2832. So it's just great stuff. So it's threaded on the outside, 1.5" 12, just like the BFG 50 barrel and just like the RN50 barrel. And on the inside, it needs to be threaded for this thing, which is meant to go in a Savage 10 or 110. No idea what thread spec that is, but I've got thread gauges and I've got dial calipers. Turns out it was 1 1/16 20 threads. So I chucked it up on the old South Bend and made quick work of it. Yeah, right. So I installed it in the gun, and then it was time to test fire. Okay, RN50 and 6.5 by 55 Swedish. Fire in the hole. I mean, it was no 50 cal, but that was something. So no surprises here, as you can imagine. A gun designed for 50 BMG shooting this round should be no problem at all. And it wasn't. Fire in the hole. And of course, not bad to shoot from the shoulder at all. Rifle that weighs probably twice as much as the original rifles in this caliber. But you know, hey, kind of fun, kind of different. Not bad. Not your usual brass marks inside the cap. It's a heck of a lot smaller. And I guess it goes without saying that the 50 cal firing pin had no problem touching off the 6.5 Swede. Well, folks, thanks for watching. I always appreciate you helping out with that algorithm. Man, just wait till this next video. It's going to be a big one. I'm really psyched about it, and you should be too. All right, take care. See ya.
Anything else?
Phased plasma rifle in the 40-watt range.
Hey, just what you see, pal.
The Uzi 9mm.
You know your weapons, buddy. Any one of these is ideal for home defense. So, which will it be?
All.
Let me close early today.